Hello artists! In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create marbleized paper. First, you want to prepare your paper. This is really important. To make the color stick to your paper, you need to soak your paper in a mixture of alum and water. You want 1 tablespoon of powdery alum per cup of water. You're going to mix up the alum in the water, and then you're going to dip your papers in one at a time. You could also spray the paper with a spray bottle of this mixture or sponge it on, but I just dipped them in one at a time. And then you're going to let your paper fully dry before moving on to marbleizing it. While you are waiting for your alum-soaked papers to dry, you can mix up your size. The size is what the color is going to float on. So you are going to need to mix carrageenan, which is a seaweed derivative, to water. You're going to mix about 1/4 cup of the carrageenan with 2 quarts of water. And you can do this in any kind of container that you want. Now, it's easiest if you blend it using a blender, maybe like a handheld, mixer, or even a whisk would work, because you do want to blend it until there are no clumps, and this can be challenging. I am going to let mine sit overnight. That's going to help it really set up, and then I'll keep mixing it. Once my size is ready, I can begin dripping the colors onto the size. I'm starting with black because the black is the thinnest of all of the colors. It just seems to spread the most, and by using black, I guarantee myself that I'm going to have a lot of contrast with my marbleizing because the paper that I'm using is white. You might notice that I'm using a different container for the size right now. I think it's best to pour some of your size into a different container so that you don't use it all at once. You only need about 1 inch of the size. And by the way, I'm using just recycled containers here. This is just like an old takeout container, and I used old salad or lettuce containers when I was mixing up my alum and my carrageenan. So you can see I am pretty much dripping on the colors in concentric circles. So I'm dripping the color just 1 drop at a time into the center of the beginning black circles that I started with. Once I'm happy, I'm going to then take some kind of tool. It could be a rake, it could be a comb, or it could be just some kind of stick. And in my case, I'm just going to use a toothpick because that's what I have around my house. And I'm going to drag that stick through the color. Now, you don't have to press hard. You don't have to go all the way down to the bottom or anything. You really are just playing with the surface of that color that you have there because the color really has not gone through. It's all just floating there on the size. So in this case, I'm going back and forth in 2 directions. Fifth thing you'll do is you'll finally print. So you can see how I'm holding my paper up, kind of curling it so the center hits first. I press it down on all 4 corners, and then I lift it up immediately. Wow, the colors are so bright and vibrant. Now, I'll need to run this under cool water to wipe off all the excess color, and then my print should still stick and show up on the paper. Now, the cool thing about this is that you can continue to print up to about 20 times using the same size. So I'm going to do a whole bunch of different prints here for you. I also want you to know that marbleizing paper is something that anyone can do. You don't have to have any special talents and skills to do this. So whether or not you feel like you are an artist or an expert, or even if you want to try this with young children, anyone can marble. All of the things that we are using, the colors, the carrageenan, the alum, everything besides the paper, all came together in a kit by Jacquard. I highly recommend their marbleizing kit because it's just like a one-stop shop. You get it all at once, and then you don't have to worry about finding all of these strange ingredients. Lifting up your print, especially your first one, is so exciting. And the look on a child's face when they see what they can do by marbleizing paper is truly priceless. When you've created some papers, you can do a whole bunch of things with them. Just think about it. You could wrap presents in marbleized paper. You could use them to create book covers or cards. You could use it as background papers for sketchbook drawings or for other prints. Really, there's a lot of things that you could do with marbleized paper. So let your creative juices flow, give marbleizing a try, and I can guarantee that you will like it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it inspired you to start marbleizing. In the description of the video, I'm going to place some links to the products that either I used or recommend. And if you're interested in more art-related video demonstrations and tutorials, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.